A few years ago, when learning about the ocean and the crushing pressures of the depths, I came up with an innovative design for a submersible device inspired by nature's solution for deep-sea organisms. By using a fluid-filled interior, my submersible vehicle would be able to resist the pressures of the ocean the same way that deep-sea fish do. I asked myself if the electronic and mechanical components of submarines would survive those high pressures if not protected. I designed and tested a prototype filled with an incompressible liquid and presented it at the Calgary Youth Science Fair with my friend. Through our experiments, we found that all of the components were able to survive safely in a dielectric fluid, although the motors would operate with slightly higher resistance than in air. When first testing these components, I was only able to test up to 50 psi before our custom pressure chamber cracked. This is a project that I have always been proud of, and was surprised that nobody was using this design in the industry. This summer, I revisited the idea and got in contact with a local fracking company that agreed to test my prototype in a high-pressure chamber. I designed a new prototype that consisted of a small circuit with a data logger, outputting the current time to an SD card, a lithium battery, and a motor placed in a sealed container filled with cooking oil. To my surprise, all the components repetitively managed to withstand 15,000 psi, pressures almost as high as the deepest known parts of the ocean, confirming my hypothesis. It was especially astonishing to see that all of the battery types that I tested were able to survive the high pressures. I tested a lithium battery that would commonly be used in laptops, a standard 9-volt battery, and even a watch battery, all of which survived several pressure tests up to 15,000 psi. Following the successful experiment, I drafted and submitted a patent application for my idea of a pressure-resistant, affordable submersible ROV. Thank you for taking the time to learn about my deep-sea submersible ROV project.